Good.
George Kilpatrick Inspiration for the Nation, celebrating people we feel good about this Friday, February the 16th at the Community Folk Arts Center. We will take a journey through the music of the African diaspora with not only that, with none other than, that's the way I'm supposed to say that, Sam Wynn and friends. Sam, good to see you. Sam has a musical resume. Who haven't you played with in Syracuse? I guess that's the first question, because you played with just about everyone. Let's talk about your musical background before we talk about the tribute to Donny Hathaway this Friday.
Okay, well, first of all, thank you for having me. Welcome, Syracuse. Yeah, my music goes back probably the early 70s with local bands. I have done some traveling with some 50s groups, the Shirelles, the Coasters, the Drifters. I have done some smooth jazz collaborations with Syracuse's own Joaquin Joyner, a few different jazz artists that come to Syracuse. I've had a chance to collaborate with and contract musicians to perform here in Syracuse. Paul Robeson Performing Arts Company, which was my love back in the day, the heyday. And we did a lot of performances and stage shows. So I've been around a little bit.
You've made Syracuse your musical home, and how have you seen the Syracuse community respond to you, but not only to you, to live music?
I'm blessed to be a part of this community. I love the musicians here. Played with quite a few. There's some great musicians there. I always call Syracuse the town of untapped talent. We have some great talent here, and I just try to do my part. And really, I haven't really put a label on what I do. I just try to show up and do what I do to the best of my ability. But I love being a part of the atmosphere and the things that we put on and accomplish here in Syracuse.
So you're obviously a pianist, a keyboardist. How did you get your start in music, and how did you know that this was something you wanted to do?
Well, that's a long story. I'm actually self-taught. I had 1 year of formal training. And from that point, probably at the age of 12, 13, I used to just put on albums, and sit down at the piano and pick up the music and pick up the lyrics and go from there. I've had a few minor when they had the Metropolitan School for the Arts here in Syracuse. I did work there, and I did some non-credit courses in Rochester at Eastman Conservatory for Music in my younger days too. Actually, I was traveling with the group over in Rochester that some of the band members were taking classes there, so they used to just invite me in to, like I said, non-credit, but I had a chance to sit in on some basic, just basic stuff, that I pick up on real quick.
Now I wonder, do you have a church background as part of that? Because I always wonder, I always see musicians, particularly in Church of God in Christ, they can pick up that music like that. Is that part of your story or no?
Yes. I am. This is the church that I'm at right now is a Church of God in Christ, and I've played Baptist churches. I've played Methodist churches, AME Zion. So church, I found out that was an important thing for me to have. with the, living the life of a musician back in my day where, it wasn't that easy, The lifestyle was hard and for me, and, I needed to have that spirit, and I needed to feel like I was giving back, because
yeah.
I
Is it
was,
you said the lifestyle is hard? Is it better now? And did you have to do other things to supplement your musical career?
well, it's better now because I'm older now and I understand what's most important now.
Okay,
And I
okay.
have God in my life now. And so that brings about a uh, more concentrated on the task at hand and treating people the right way and people treating me good. And it usually makes for a good product. I give all honor to my Lord and Savior for bringing me through some things, so I can be able to operate at this level now. So I'm just happy and I'm blessed to be able to do that.
Talking to Sam Wynn, he's a keyboard, vocalist, pianist. He's going to be part of a great tribute to Donny Hathaway. What does it mean for you to pay tribute to Donny Hathaway? I call him an unsung hero.
Exactly. And when I was coming up, I would hear this crazy voice. And when I say crazy, I mean some of the things that he used to sing, some of the notes he used to hit, some of the things he used to sing about. I was just amazed by it. And next thing I know, he was gone. And that's at that point, I started really going back and studying the history of what he had done. And I was just amazed that a brother, that had so much talent and had so much to give to the world and to the community, we lost at such an early age. And it's kind of what inspired me to do this show. Actually, I sang a number at your Kwanzaa celebration a few months ago from Donny Hathaway, and that kind of set the tone for me to say, well, when Black History Month comes around, maybe I'll do a tribute to Donny Hathaway. So I thank you, sir, for having that show.
Hey, and we do Kwanzaa very early at the Community Folk Arts Center. And so tell us about the show. What are we going to see this Friday?
Well, we just want to take a journey through what he did accomplish. We just want to talk about some issues, in the neighborhood and the things that he, I say Marvin Gaye, he did What's Going On.
Yeah.
Sam Cooke talked about, a change is going to come.
Change is going to come.
And so Donny Hathaway talked about someday we'll all be free as long as we stand for something and the things that we, the talents that God have given us, we use them to better our neighborhood first and the world, secondly, and ourselves mostly. So yeah, I'm starting with a song. The opening number is a song from what we called, what was labeled a Black exploitation film back in the day. It's called Come Back Charleston Blue.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
that's my time frame, brother.
Yeah, brother. Well, I know where we come from. So yeah, Little Ghetto Boy talked about what are you going to do when you grow up? Right now you're living the life, and it can go in any direction. And in most cases it goes to the street and slinging drugs or doing street things. And it talks about when are you going to grow up and give to the life, because the life that you're living right now is not conducive, and you have so much to give to the world, and you need to take a stand and young brother, people will follow you if they see you doing what you need to do. You know, it's a domino effect. Once people see a person doing something for the community and for themselves, you know, it inspires others to do the same thing. And and that goes from young to old. You know,
so think knowing that many of the audience, some of the audience will know who Donny Hathaway is, but some others may not know. Like if you think about some of the songs he's done, everybody knows This Christmas, and he was the original composer for that. But how would you describe who he is to our audience?
well, like I said, he sang about issues. You know, he sang about relationships. He sang about the life in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And he sang about, I mean, he touched on so much, you know, and then he collaborated. We're gonna have some songs from Roberta Flack in the show.
Yeah, my favorite, of course, is, well, two favorites. Back Together Again, Got the World in a Spin. And of course, The Closer I Get to You.
Okay, well, we'll be doing one of those. And we'll be doing Where Is the Love?
Where Is the Love?
Which is my favorite.
Yes, Where's the Love?
Right.
All of these, and again, all of these that we know and love. And there will be some other performance on that night as well.
Yes. I have a few of Syracuse's finest. UAD will be performing a tribute, the Whispers version of a tribute to Donny. So that will be towards the end of the show. I have a young lady, Jada Brown, who will be doing a couple of Donny's daughters, Layla Hathaway's songs.
Oh my God! Yes, Layla.
So we're gonna cover the whole family, you know, whole family thing, and then a young lady who just moved here recently from Jacksonville, Florida. Her name is Donna Lee. It was a fantastic voice. She'll be doing the Roberta Flack's portion of the show. Dwayne Davis will be doing my gospel. You know, I always open up with giving thanks to our creator. So he'll be doing a Donny song that was written and in his gospel roots. You know, so great musicians. I have great bass player, Burnell Reed be playing bass.
Okay.
I have Dick Juan doing my backup keyboards, and Keith White, just some great Syracuse musicians. It's going to be an overall just going to have a good time in music, but we're still going to hopefully someone will leave with knowing who Donny Hathaway was and what his contributions were through the music.
Through the music. Well, listen, it's going to be a great event. It'll be this Friday, the 16th, February 16th at 6:30 to 9. You can call the CFAC box office or go to communityfolkartcenter.org for tickets. Tickets are $25, and you're in for a real treat with some of Syracuse's finest musicians, Sam Wynn and friends. It should be a great night in the Keeiis to hang out.
Thank you.
And do some great things. And Sam, when you're not doing this, where can we do you have a regular spot where we can find you?
Well, yeah, I always like to plug my friends, and you know, Michael Houston is my partner, and we do a lot of things around town. I plan on being around Community Folk Arts Center, you know, doing some other things. Sammy Keeiis is my Facebook name. That's SAMIKEEIIS. That's also the name of my production company.
Keeiis Productions. Okay.
Right. So yeah, and you can contact me through those through Facebook.
Perfect. All right, Sam Wynn, check him out. Keeiis Productions. It's a journey through the music of the African diaspora. It's a CFAC series that they are putting on, and this year featuring the music of Donny Hathaway, but we'll hear some Roberta Flack up in there, UAD. But it should be a great night. Check it out, communityfolkartscenter.org for more information. Sam, good to see you, my brother, and keep
Yes, sir.
keep those keys humming or whatever it is that you
Thank you.
keep the keys humming, baby. Let's go. A great musical legend here in the Keeiis. Inspiration.
Let's go.
Let's go.